Hi, we are Rob and Ali, sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
We are back here at the Brisbane International Cruise Terminal for a short 3-night comedy cruise on this beautiful lady behind us.
It's the Pacific Encounter, one of our favourites for a short break.
Yep, P&O Pacific Encounter. There's some people having a bit of fun already.
Yeah. So, and we've got a new cruise director, haven't we, on this one? His name is Frankie, and by all accounts, he's a very good cruise director.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of fun.
But we'll be the judge of that and we'll let you know. So for the occasion, look what we're decked out in this time. This is we've got a full shorts and top set on this time with all our just one cornetto ice creams on. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. It's a little bit overcast today.
Yeah, a little bit.
But you know, it's still so bright, but we're hoping that the rain will stay off for a great sail away. But we're a bit late, aren't we, today?
Yes, we are a little bit later. We're actually in it's a limited mobility cabin. It's not a full-on wheelchair accessible cabin. It's a limited mobility, so we're going to check that out. If you think you might need a limited mobility cabin, check out our cabin tour.
Yeah. But
anyway, let's go and check in.
Okay.
Up the escalator. The weather is not quite as good as it usually is for our cruisers, but it's not raining and it's nice and bright and it's nice and warm. So up the escalators to the check-in.
So going up the escalators at the terminal, I always forget that these your trolleys do not have locking wheels like they do in the supermarkets where they don't fall down. And I always find it a real strain holding onto the trolley when you're going up. So Robert said to me, this is the first time in all these years, Robert said to me, you're doing it wrong. You should push it on and put your foot in front of it. So I'm going to give it a go. Okay, it's working. So how could I have got to years of age and not actually realise that? I've always had these long arms trying to hold on to my case. So there you go. That was a lot easier. Thank you, Robert, for your tip.
Okay, here we go. Departures and check-in. See what the queues are like today. That was nice and quick and easy.
Well, I just wanted to say, all the guys who check you in at the Brisbane terminal are fantastic. But a huge shout out to David. Mwah, we love you, David. And Sarah, who checked us in at the desk. So lovely. Yeah. But all of you guys are great, but that's just a special mention to David and Sarah.
It is. Now, we've got to go through security. Obviously, we can't film in security, so we'll pick you up on the other side. Okay, here we go. We are about to board the... we haven't been here for ages. Pacific Encounter on board now. Now, we've been instructed to go off to the left, which I assume is where our muster station is going to be down this side.
This is such a great system where as soon as you get on board, you go and do your muster and then it's out of the way. And yeah, it's really quick. I think it's fabulous.
It is good. It is good.
Everyone. We still have quite a few people who still need to visit their muster stations.
We have checked in with our muster station B, which is actually at the front of the ship, although our cabin's at the back, which is strange. I'm not really sure. It's been like that on a couple of ships now, where the muster station's been the opposite side of the, or opposite end of the ship to our cabin. So we'll go and check out the cabin now. It looks like I got it wrong. Our cabin is not at the back of the ship, so now we're having to walk all the way back to the front of the ship where the muster station is, which makes a lot more sense.
Well, we are on a comedy cruise, and how we laughed that Robert got it wrong. And we were not at the back of the ship, so we had to drag those. Do you know how hard it is to drag those cases with the wheels on thick carpet like that? Anyway, we finally arrived in our room, and oh, how disappointing. We have twin beds, so we want those put together. So when you watch our video on the room, you'll see that these will be put together and will become a double bed.
Yeah, we'll ask the cabin steward to change them around for us when he gets a few spare minutes.
Okay.
We got into the pantry probably about 15 minutes before it was closing, so we did manage to get some food. We did manage to to have some lovely lunch actually, but we didn't do any videoing because we were so late and we wanted to get ready for the sail away. So Al's gonna go to a coffee now. We're gonna head off and get some of the seasickness tablets from guest services, because they're the ones that Al swears by. She says they work, don't make her drowsy. So we'll get some of those and we'll get ready because it's almost time for sail away party.
It's sail away! And cruise director is
Frankie.
Scottish. He's Scottish.
Yes.
I can hear him.
Frankie the Scot.
Yeah. And we kicked off with Nutbush, of course.
This is a really packed ship. I think it's full. In fact, we got one of the last cabins that were available on this cruise. So you can tell it. There are a lot of people on this ship.
Would you like to have Frankie, your cruise director? I'll see you tonight!
Okay, the rain stayed off for sail away, but the clouds up here, it's looking a bit grey. I think we're in for some rain tonight.
We have now put these sunglasses away because the clouds came rolling in, although that was the end of the sail away party.
It was, we did
anyway.
manage a dry sail away party, didn't we? But it did start, there was a little bit of spitting.
Yeah.
Started to rain a bit.
Once the organised dancing had finished, we then did a bit of freestyle, didn't we? So we like that bit at the end where it kind of really gets rocking. And
It's always freestyle when I'm dancing. It's like
So now we've come in, grabbed ourselves a drink. We've got 15 minutes to try and get a seat in the encounter, and we've got the sail away quiz that's on.
Welcome aboard quiz, yeah.
Welcome aboard quiz, and then we're going to go back to our cabin, try and do a cabin tour, unpack, and try and make it for the show for 7. So we're just cramming it in back to back today.
We are. Now, what we did on this cruise is we opted for the late dining instead of anytime dining. So they've allocated us the restaurant and times. They've allocated Angelo's for us tonight at 8 p.m. So we're going to go and see the show first, and then go to Angelo's, and then hopefully join in the white party.
The white party at 9
tonight.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty much on the hour. Just to keep going on the hour all night tonight. So let's just see how we can keep up.
Yeah, let's hop down to...
How much we can cram into a weekend.
Oh, well, we're good at cramming stuff into long weekends, you know. It's like
So we're going to go and see
hotel
if we can
encounter,
get in
welcome
the,
aboard trivia.
Yeah, let's go and get a seat if we can.
We're doing the general knowledge quiz, but to be honest with you, we're not doing that well.
We never do, but we're abysmal. Anyway, we're doing lots of good guesses, we think.
No, we're doing lots of guesses. So they're good or not, who knows? We'll find out.
No, we didn't even make double figures.
We got 9.
9. They're still going.
16.
No,
No,
sounds like
petering out at 16. We got 9. A very disrespectful 9.
We didn't do too well there on the trivia. 9 out of 20. We'll see if we can get a bit better as the cruise goes on.
I don't think we will. We never do. In fact, even the ones we get wrong, we'll never remember the answers to those the next time they come up, the next time we're on this cruise, because we never do. But we hopped down to the where we go, the Avalon Bar. I picked up a coffee. We were serenaded by oh, did you take a video of him?
I did not,
Oh,
no.
fabulous guy on a guitar. That was lovely.
He'll be there. He's here all cruise.
So we're hot-footing it back to our room to... We haven't even unpacked yet. Let's go and unpack.
But we did bump into a couple of people who we know from the cruises, who've been on here. They've sort of become friends, I would call them actually, Baby and Irish. They've both been on a break and they're both back again. And it's really good to see, it's really good to see familiar faces. We love familiar faces. So, right, okay, let's go and unpack and get ready because we're on a tight schedule tonight and it's a white night.
Racia. So after that quick unpack, we twirled around in our rooms, got decked out in our whites tonight for white night.
We did.
And
I'm not sure whether I can actually show too much. Let's try and get that a bit in there.
No, got to show a bit of leg.
Hang on, wait a minute. I'll have to go around this side. Now I can't see because the screen's on the wrong side.
There we go.
Hopefully I'm getting this in. There we go.
But white night is obviously all about being white, but anything goes from kind of white jeans or shorts and a white top to the full kind of dressy uppy bit.
Yeah. And there's a show tonight. Although this is a comedy cruise, there's a show tonight. It is 7. It's a great show.
We have seen 7 before, but I'm still looking forward to it. It's always a great show to go and see. Let's go in and see if we can get a seat.
Okay.
1, 2.
As long as nothing is with you.
What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? Oh, what's wrong with being? It's yes, we sit.
Yes, it's a boys representing King
That was a fantastic
It
show.
was packed. It was absolutely packed.
Standing room only.
It was. We didn't quite make it in for 7, so we ended up. It's absolutely packed. We ended up standing at the back on deck 7. But
Do you know,
great
it's
show
a
as
really
always.
high impact show. Lots of dancing, but do you know the costumes and everything on it? It's fantastic. Anyway, go and see it.
Lasted about 40 minutes, which is ideal time now because we've got a dining reservation at Angelo's for 8 o'clock, so we're going to nip on down there. Hopefully we'll be able to get in there a little bit early.
Yeah.
So we don't have to rush our dinner to get to the white party up on the deck. Actually, I haven't
We've
even
gotta
been out.
go.
Hopefully it's not raining. I haven't even been outside, so...
It feels, well, the door's here and it feels a little bit windy, but never mind.
Yeah,
We've got to go to the other end of the ship, so let's
Oh, we have, and I'm dying for a drink. Let's go.
hip hop. Tonight for our evening meal, we have been allocated Angelo's. So Angelo's, as the name suggests, is Italian flair dining, and you get to choose from antipasti, I can't remember, secondi, and then dolce, I can't remember what dessert is in Italian. Anyway, 3 courses. However, Robert was given an extra course. I chose tonight, it was broccoli with cannellini beans in a salad. Absolutely delicious. There was no sauce or dressing on that, so I asked for olive oil, and it came with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Delicious. And what did you get, Robert?
Caprese. Insalata caprese.
So
Tomatoes
the
and cheese.
tomatoes, mozzarella, and then drizzled in oil and herbs. Absolutely beautiful. Then I had salmon.
Oh, don't forget, they brought some focaccia, a basket of focaccia.
Focaccia, yes, so the bread was, that was beautiful. It would have been really, really delicious if that had been warmed, but it was cold, but it was still absolutely delicious. Then for our main, I had salmon, and that was done on sort of very lightly roasted little vegetables. It was absolutely beautiful. It was not overcooked, it wasn't dry, it was still very moist and very, what's the word? It was very, very lightly cooked in the middle, and it was very tasty.
Medium rare, probably.
Yeah, medium rare. Beautiful. And Robert had slow-cooked braised lamb, which he said was absolutely delicious.
Oh, it was.
However, after looking at me and seeing what I had of the salmon, he kind of went, oh, delicious, delicious, and I'd love to have got that. Our lovely waiter kind of caught what he was saying and said, sir, I will bring you some salmon. And Robert was sort of saying, no, I would love some, but no, but I would love some. Anyway, eventually, waiter just went, sir, I'm bringing you a piece. I'll bring you a small piece. He's like, oh, all right then. Anyway, it came huge, very big piece.
My piece of salmon was bigger than yours.
Full size. And you know what? He managed to get through.
Only the salmon. I didn't eat the potatoes.
The vegetables, and he got through the whole lot. We are fine. The reason we didn't record all that is because if you can see, the tables are quite close here, either side, to your neighbours. I have to say, not so close that it feels uncomfortable. Close enough to say hi and have a little chat.
Yeah, it's too close to feel comfortable filming though. So
Yeah, but yeah, we didn't want to film. So now they've gone. Whoa! We're filming. So we're now on to our dessert. I asked for. They didn't have a dairy-free dessert, so I asked if Chef could do something. And here it is. I think he said it was banana mousse.
banana mousse.
For a dairy-free dessert, you couldn't get something that looked more dairy, could you?
It does look very creamy.
I know, it looks gorgeous. And Robert got his old favourite, the tiramisu. He is the king of tiramisu. So he'll be able to tell us whether it's any good or not, because that's what he always chooses if that's on the dessert menu.
Anyway, my extra course has knocked us back with time, and the party is started. So we need to get this down and off up to the white party.
Did you hear that? That was a polite way of saying get on with it, Al. So here we go. It's banana-y, and it does taste like a. Yeah, it is a kind of just a fake cream, but it's very nice, and I'm very grateful that they bought it. We have just left the deck party on deck 14, and we're heading our way down to the comedy club to get a great seat. It's only 10:15. So we should get a good seat. That doesn't start until 10:30. So let's head off.
Yeah, they've got a couple of comedians on tonight, so can't remember the names though.
No, I can't. But I don't think we've seen either of them before. No. So. In for a good spot of laughter, I think, after all that. Don't think the ship's wobbling away. I'm clutching onto you as I'm about to fall over, but it is moving some, I have to say. Okay, catch you in a bit. So, I think the joke was on us there, Robert. We thought we were going to be early in the Black Circus to get a fabulous seat to watch the comedy. Yeah, we were at the back again. We're always like the naughty kids, aren't we, at the back of the room?
Back of the theatre, back of the Black Circus.
Two comedians, really quite good, held their own. It's a big theatre to fill. Well, not a big, but it's big for a comedy club. And they were okay. They were pretty good. A lot of rowdy people in there. They'd clearly been partying all day because it's the first night. And very noisy, and some of them just weren't even heckling. They were just talking.
There was a group that came in and just decided that they'd chat over the top of the comedians.
They kind of ruined it for a lot of us at the back.
They did leave, so.
Eventually.
Anyway, we're going to head off to the Blue Room and listen to the band, because we like the band.
We like the Blue Room. It gets a little bit more kind of. It doesn't wind things down, but it's like nice little bit of bluesy, jazzy kind of stuff, and you can have a dance as well in there.
Let's go and
check that one out.
Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do.
Well, what a treat we have just had in the Blue Room. This was supposed to finish, I think it was about 11:30. The guys actually went off. And then
it's about 12:30 now. It's like came back and did another set.
The head barman came over, whispered something into his ear, and he went, "Okay, we've got another set on for half an hour." And then they ended up doing an hour. The place was really as busy as we've ever seen it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on tonight, because I've just been to the bathroom actually, but passed by the Encounter Hotel, and the pianist's still going on there, and the bar's still open, and everything usually shuts up about 12 o'clock. So. Not sure what's going on tonight.
So it's been a real party night. So and it's 12:30. So we're going to decide whether we head back or whether we hit the nightclub or the casino or whatever. Let's see.
I'm not up for nightclub tonight.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we'll decide whether it's casino or bedside.
So there we go. That is the end of our first day on board our weekend comedy cruise.
Well, first day is always a short day, obviously, because it's embarkation, but it was a very quick embarkation.
It was terrific. And we then found out later on that people who had arrived earlier, there was a problem with the check-in. All the systems had gone down and the queues were horrendous. So good job. I fannied about and we were late, really, because they were just swanned through.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm getting all stressed because we're running late, and then it's like, she goes like, you see? It's like, so, yeah, no, shouldn't stress about things in life. Anyway, so we got on board, obviously, and we set off and we had a great sail away, and it stayed dry for us, yay!
Yeah, we are happy with our room. We had what have we done? Oh, we've just packed so much in today.
Well, we opted for the late dining rather than dine your own way, so we get allocated our meals. So tonight we were allocated our meal in Angelo's at 8 o'clock, which was great because that actually allowed us to go to the show first.
Which I don't think we've ever done. I don't think we've ever seen that 7 o'clock
the early
show.
But it was packed. So we see the show, had dinner, and then we went to the party and we did the other. So that might be a new way of working for us.
I think maybe because we're all excited today that we've managed to stay awake and race from one thing to another.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Do you know, the only thing I can give a big fat double thumbs down to is the P&O app.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it has just driven me crazy today. In fact, I think I said this last time, P&O app is just the worst.
It's
and
not great.
even when you manage to get in it, because it kicks you out all the time, and if I see that thing spinning round, I'll again. I'm just talking about going paperless. No way on P&O. I'm walking around with that piece of paper with that good times with me all day tomorrow. So I'm going to know what I'm doing, and I haven't got my head stuck in my phone, because I also said that I would not get the internet on this weekend.
The internet wouldn't make any difference, though. It does keep dropping out, and it is unfortunate.
Yeah, but I said I wouldn't get it so that I could be Wi-Fi free from my phone, and spend my weekend with my darling husband, just devoted to you. Aww.
So that means we haven't been able to see what's on tomorrow yet, because we haven't looked at the good times, which we will do in the morning. Might have lunch at the waterfront tomorrow. We'll see.
I fancy a nice restaurant breakfast. I think tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be good. We're in an inside cabin, so we're going to need to set our alarms. Otherwise, we're not going to work.
Yeah, we'll still be here by Monday.
Yeah, great day. So we had a great meal. We saw the comedians. We had a dance. We saw some bands. What more could you ask for?
Yeah, do you know the only thing we haven't actually popped our head into was the nightclub. Yeah. And there's always tomorrow.
There is tomorrow, but we've got casino and pizza. Oh, there's all sorts of things to do. Anyway, that's us for today. It's getting late. It's 1 o'clock now. So if you've liked this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos. And thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one. Night night for now.
Good night.